Steve, can we first of all get a squad update? Anyone not travelled?
No, everyone's here, all fit.
Just in terms of the travel out here, I know there was delays in Glasgow, and then you didn't fly into Lisbon, you flew into another airport quite a couple of hours away. Can you
I think it was in Spain.
Can you give us some clarity as to why that kind of route was chosen? I know the delays were out with everyone's hands. But
to be honest, I can't. It's something that we have to look at after this. But listen, we're here now, so let's crack on with the football questions.
Can I just ask you though, how frustrating and how that doesn't help plans? Oh, it's a quick turnaround already, isn't it? Maybe it's the last thing you need.
Yeah, quick turnaround. But listen, we've got a good group of players. They'll turn up tomorrow. Don't worry, and they'll be fresh and ready to go.
Just in terms of that turnaround and what you were speaking to us about eradicating errors, how do you go about, imparting your words of wisdom to the players and trying to eradicate those errors? Because there isn't much time to work on things, is there?
No, but you can speak a lot. You can watch videos. You can work that way. The thing is just to get inside the mind of the player and make them aware that when you play against pot one teams, top sides, and certainly we play one of the best sides tomorrow, one of the best European sides, they have to be focused, and any small mistake that you make gets heavily punished.
There were positives to take from the other night. We talked about that on Thursday night. Do you feel that the players have been able to get over the disappointment of that win again with the quickness of the game coming around to actually make those positives count for tomorrow?
Yeah, you have to. You have to move on. I speak about it quite a lot. You have to move on in football. Was a good performance and a very disappointing result. So hopefully a very good performance tomorrow and a better result. What
kind of performance do you need tomorrow? What will be key to getting a performance?
A good one. Yeah, we have to be defensively sound, but we also have to show that we can be a threat at the other end of the pitch. So that's what we've worked on in a very short space of time between the two games, and hopefully we perform as well as we can.
Any other Scottish broadcast questions? No? Okay. But could we take some questions from the Portuguese? Or Robert, do you want to?
Sorry, Steve.
I thought it was looking for Portuguese.
No, I'm not Portuguese. Forgive me for asking again, but the travel stuff, I mean, to your mind, is it avoidable? Should it not ever happen? It does seem kind of crazy that you've flown.
Yeah, but I think it's something for me to discuss with the powers that be after this trip. So I've got to focus on the game coming up.
In terms of the game then, I mean, obviously we spoke the other night about the defence. Do you feel as though the defenders that you're going to pick will have the capability to handle something like Cristiano Ronaldo and the attacking threats?
Yeah, of course. Of course, that's what they have to do. That's why they play football. I think when you play football, you want to play against the best teams and the best players. You want to challenge yourself, and it'll be a challenge tomorrow. So we have to step up. I've got to be honest. I think defensively we actually played well the other night. If you take out the individual errors, but as I spoke earlier to Jane, that's something that you have to work on, and these players have to find a way to concentrate for the whole game and not make that kind of mistake.
Steve, you're obviously meticulous in your pre-match planning in terms of when the players are eating and when they're doing the video and all that. How has today's kind of chaos impacted on what you wanted to do and what have you not been able to do because of it?
No, the only thing is the lads will be having their dinner in the hotel now, and I'm sitting here starving. But they'll be there at the hotel. They'll be eating. So the only real downside, apart from the length of time that it took us to get here, is the fact that the dinner's probably a couple of hours later than they would normally eat it.
No tempting fate here, but Cristiano Ronaldo's never scored against a Scottish team in 4 games. 900 goals is an incredible feat. I mean, you obviously want to preserve that record, I would imagine.
It'd be nice if nobody scored against the Scottish team tomorrow from a Portuguese point of view. So that's what we have to aim for. Listen, Cristiano Ronaldo is the player he is. Everyone knows about him, but Portugal have got 1 or 2 players that are just as dangerous.
Just one last thing on the preparation, Steve. I mean, what feedback did the players give you, if any, or were they just clearly a bit scunnered by it?
On the
travel arrangements?
haven't really had a chance. We came over on a separate bus from the airport.
Can I ask about Ben Doak? He made a great impact when he came on the other night. I know he's still very young and we kind of say that about him, but is he ready, do you think, to start a Scotland game, or do you still have to be careful with him?
We have to protect Ben. I think he came off the bench the other night and he showed some good attributes. He's a young man who's building a career. I'm not really sure the last time he played 90 minutes, to be honest. He's had a long period out from January, injured. Obviously was still injured in the summer. He's had minutes off the bench for Liverpool pre-season. He's just gone to Middlesbrough. So he's not ready to play 90 minutes. He's certainly not ready to play 90 minutes at this level, but we will try and bring him along slowly across the next couple of years, and hopefully he progresses and becomes a big player for the country, but we have to protect the boy.
Boa noite. Pergunto-lhe se já falou com o Ricardo Carvalho, vai reencontrar o Ricardo Carvalho, que faz agora parte da equipa técnica de Portugal, se já falou com ele sobre esse jogo, e, por outro lado, quem é que vê nesta equipa da Seleção Nacional Portuguesa atualmente que tenha parecenças enquanto jogador com o Ricardo Carvalho?
I haven't spoken to Ricardo, probably since we both went away from Chelsea, so it's been a long time. It'll be nice to see him again. Fantastic player, fantastic person. Similar to Ricardo as a player, I'm not sure that Portugal at the moment in time have too many players who are similar to Ricardo. So, like I say, it'll be nice to catch up with him tomorrow.
Hi, Steve. Football's a cruel game. You've lost goals in the 10th minute of injury time and 7th minute of injury time in the last two outings. You must feel these players deserve a turn in fortunes, and you yourself as well.
Yeah, it'll be nice for the game to finish on 90 minutes, won't it? Listen, you have to work. You have to understand that sometimes the moments go against you. Football can be a cruel game at times, but you have to learn to be resilient and move on. So we can't worry about it too much, and hopefully approaching injury time tomorrow we're in a similar position and we can show the resolve to see the game out.